Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here, and welcome to my very first Transfer Tuesday video. If you guys are not familiar with these videos, I'd like to give a shout out to Penny's Not Perfection for starting this challenge. She started this challenge years ago as a way to stay consistent with saving. She was working on paying off her debt, saving, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, so I am hopping on this trend. A lot of the personal finance people that I follow here on YouTube, I've been kind of seeing them do these videos as well. So I thought I'd hop on it to keep myself accountable and to stay consistent with saving. Now, normally I do save bi-weekly every time we get paid. I budget bi-weekly because we get paid bi-weekly, and so a chunk of our savings does end up getting saved bi-weekly. So I thought by doing these every week, like saving every single week, that I can challenge myself to take a look at our budget and see how much we can save, and maybe challenge ourselves to not spend the next couple of days before our next budget period starts. And I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. So what we're taking a look at right now is my spreadsheet budget. I also have my Wells Fargo account open, as well as my Capital One, because I'm going to be transferring these on this video. And so I'm going to take a look at our budget. All of the bills have already gone through. We don't have any planned expenses, meaning that we don't need to get groceries, we don't need to get gas or anything. We don't have any more bills coming through. So if everything goes according to plan, my cushion is what will be left behind to roll over to the next budget. And that's what I try to plan to do every single time I close out my budget, is to have close to that $300 going through, but not too much. So that way, whatever excess above the 300 will get put towards any of our savings goals. So my checking account right here is at $378.56. I did do an update yesterday, so everything should be accurate. And I'm going to look at my expenses over here. So taking a look at my expenses, I am in balance, thankfully. So this is my checking account balance over here, and we still do have $40 left in cash. So I am counting that in my overall total budget or amount that we have left over. I did make a few notes on here because I was doing this last night with my husband. And so with the cash, we have a total amount of $418 left. And the only planned expenses that we have is my husband's allowance. He does buy food at work or during his lunch breaks, and right now it's averaging between $10 and $15. Sometimes if he's near a Costco, he'll get a pizza. It's like what, $2-3, but for the most part it averages between $10 to $15. He said prices has increased a lot where he eats lunch, so I'm averaging about, I think I did $14 times 3, which equaled out to $42. So hopefully he spends maybe a little less than that or doesn't go over. And then, so that is the planned expense for the next couple of days. Today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then our cushion amount that we'd like to keep in our account. So if I deduct these two here from the amount that we currently have, we have $76.56 left to put towards any of our savings goals. And just taking a look at what we've saved so far, I showed him this last night. I always like to get his input on where we should put our savings because I value his input. So and we usually tend to agree on a lot of things anyways. And so since we've already contributed a lot to our savings in the first paycheck budget towards the Roth IRA, which is a big goal for us, what else did we do? We put $1,200 towards Hawaii, an emergency fund. We decided to put any extra money right now that we have towards Hawaii and our fund sinking fund. So that is where it's going to go. And I think we're just going to split up the 76 divided by the two accounts. So it's going to be $38. I'm going to put it here so I don't forget. And I'll add it up later since we already have savings in there. So I'm just going to do the 38 between the two. So 76 is going to get transferred into our Capital One 360 checking account from our Wells Fargo checking account. So I'm going to go over here. Oh, it's about to end my session. Hang on. So let's just start over here with my Wells Fargo account. I'm going to go ahead and send it via Zelle. Now it looks like my internet is kind of being funky right now, so this might take a minute. Okay, so I am going to be doing a Zelle transfer to myself, going into Capital One 360 checking account, and I'm going to be sending over $76. I'm not going to do the 76.56 cents. I'm just going to do $76. And then I'll just put sinking funds in here, and then just click continue. I'm going to get a text notification saying that I got money, or I sent money over. Let me quickly hit send. And then now I'm going to add that into my Capital One 360. I'm going to refresh this, or I'll just go to view account actually, and it should update. So I'm going to be putting $38 in each. So transfer money, go from 360 checking into our, let's do fun and events first since it's right here, and we're going to do 38. And if you missed my sinking funds video, we are going to be May. I talked about how May is a big month for us, Mother's Day month, my oldest son's birthday, my husband's birthday, and we do plan to go to Legoland. And so we're trying to save up for that, and we're going to put it under fun and events. We're still deciding if we're going to do the hotel thing, and that'll go under our travel fund. Oh my goodness, my mouse is like acting up right now. Okay, so that went through, so 38, and this balance should go down. And then the next one we're going to transfer to is Hawaii. One of my goals this month is to make sure that we kind of map out or take a look at all the prices, hotels and activities and stuff, and how much food costs and stuff like that is going to be, car rentals, so that we know how much, if we need to save more than we anticipate to save. So 38 is going there as well. And then the next step I do is to check our balances. They should go back to 50 because that's the cushion that I have. And then I'm just going to go back to the home page over here at Capital One, and then just make sure that it updated over here. And then I'm also going to, oh my goodness, this mouse, crazy lagging right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add that. So 38 plus 21, if I can do mental math. If my son was here, he'd probably do this for me. So that's what, 59, right? Yeah. Should I calculate that to make sure it's right? 59. Okay, so a total of $59. This paycheck period went towards that. And I'm going to save. I usually will go and update it. Actually, let me go ahead and update it here in my savings tracker as well while I'm here before I forget, so I don't have to do it later because I'm here now. Might as well do it now. So fun and events. So 221, I added the 38, so a total of 259 this month. And then Hawaii, same thing. 1259. And yeah, so let me just take a look at the updated amounts. So fun and events, it's 407.33. It is more because I'm sure I have to add the interest on there as well. I do track the interest. I know I'm weird, but I want to track every single penny, it looks like. So yeah. And then Hawaii is at 1670. So yeah, it's just right around that amount. I do have to add that interest. So yeah, anyway, so that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys are having trouble staying consistent with your savings, I encourage you to take a look at your budget every single week and see how much you can save towards your savings goals, whether it's 5, 10, even $1 for that matter. Every single penny counts. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, especially for watching till the end, and I will talk to you in my next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye.